Good morning, everybody. Well, I said good morning. There's only there's only 2 minutes of the morning left. My name is Garlips, and I live inside the big box in front of you, and welcome to a Saturday stream. I don't stream on a Saturday. What the fuck's going on, Garlips? Well, let me tell you, friend. We are going to be part of the third annual stream, Clock Tower Stream Team Relay, where members of our stream team hand over from one to the other over the course of 3 hours. They do a stream and then they pass off to the next 3 hours, to the next 3 hours, and so on and so forth until, we've done the whole weekend, and it's fantastic. And there's Hobby Tan, the delightful Hobby Tan. I'll be leaving you in the very, very capable miniature painting hands of Hobby Tan in just a few short hours. But right now, we're waiting for our chance at the baton. It should be here any moment now. So we've gone live, we've got the music out of the way, and now we just sit and we wait for, if the numbers on Crybaby stream are to be believed, about 300 people. So that's going to be crazy. And I don't do those kind of numbers. Maybe some of them are bots. You know what? Bots are welcome. Come in, take a seat. I'll artificially inflate my numbers for me. I honestly don't mind. Welcome in, Pumpkin Blades. And welcome in, Deck. Good luck on the relay. Thank you, mate. We're going to be playing a game called Charon Staircase. I've never played it before. I've never watched a trailer or anything. I don't know what to expect. But I'll talk about the game in a minute once the actual relay arrives. And How Long to Beat says this game is about 4 hours, so I don't think I'm going to finish it today. But if I do finish it today, I do have a plan B. And that plan B is Blobby. Blobby, B for Blobby. So, I'm sure some people will probably be going like, Garlips, just go straight to Blobby. But, no. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not doing too badly. Got a bit of a pain in my leg at the moment that has reared its head. Ever since I kind of did a bit of a long walk for me last week, and ever since then my legs have kind of been going, "You bastard, we don't walk." And I'm like, "Yeah, we do." And my leg's like, "Nah." And so I'm waiting for my leg to come back into the fold and stop hurting. I'm having a little panic at the moment. My PC started acting up last night after I installed Helldivers. Don't worry, it can't be as bad as Anya's stream yesterday, bless her, where Alan Wake let her play the prologue and then said, you can't play the rest of the game, we're only 50% installed. I feel so bad. I was like, no. So it can't, like, I understand, little tremors, little butterflies, Hobby, but you'll be fine. Trust me, because Anya had, like, her entire game just go no. And the worst part was, she'd even played the prologue, so everything seemed fine. But she pivoted extremely well onto World of Horror. So, yeah, it worked out. Oh, no! Exactly. Oh, no. He can't, haha. I bought him this game and he still hasn't played it yet. No going straight to Blobby. Yeah. So my only option is to speedrun it so that I can then do Blobby afterwards. I tell you what I might do, because I know that my handover to Hobby Tan is at 3 o'clock. I might finish playing this game, whether I've completed it or not. There it is! Hello, everybody. So some of you might have got hit by an ad or something. I don't know. So I'm just gonna wait a second here with my skull, just in the hopes that some of you might have hit an advert. If you haven't hit an advert, hello, hi, my name is Garlips. Nice to meet you. I'm on the same stream team as Crybaby.
Room for one more.
Thank you for the follows, by the way. My skull appreciates follows. In fact, my skull has something to tell you. What is it? My skull says that I'm almost at 600 follows, and if I get a couple more, and no take-backsies, don't follow and then unfollow later, if I hit 600 follows, I'm going to do something really fucking stupid that I haven't decided yet. So, yeah, I only need a couple. So thank you very, very much, Cryptid Creature, for the follow. What was that? Yes, thank you very much for the follow. welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming in on the Crybaby Raid. We are the Clock Tower. This is us. Hi, hi, hello. Is this the skull of the last person that followed and unfollowed? Well, this one is, or maybe it's this one, or hang on. No, this one. This one's the skull of the last person that followed. These were just people who knocked on my door and pissed me off. Skulls, I collect them. What can I say? They're fascinating. I have chaotic energy. Welcome. Hello, my name is Garlips. I'm a member of the stream team, The Clock Tower. I do horror games. Surprise. I also do variety gaming, lots of other bits and pieces. I do speedrunning too. I'm a member of a group called The Wheel of Struggle. You should check out The Wheel of Struggle, wheelofstruggle.com. That's all of my selling up front, I think, all my plugging. Oh, I'm also on a show called Low Res. Go to YouTube and search Low Res, but do it after the show, okay? Not now. Welcome all. We're going to be playing a game today called Charon's Staircase, or Charon's Staircase. I prefer to call it Shaz's Apples and Pears. We're going to be playing Shaz's Apples and Pears. Yes, I do speedrun Silent Hill 4, and Silent Hill 4 is peak, although I haven't run Silent Hill 4 in a while, so I should probably do that at some point. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing Shaz's Apples and Pears. This is a game that Mrs. Garlips bought me, I think before Christmas, or was it for Christmas? Was it for Halloween? I can't remember. Anyway, Mrs. Garlips, I'm very sorry, but I'm playing it, so she should be happy now. It is a horror adventure style game. No worries, Renzi. Thank you for coming in on the raid. I appreciate that a lot of you Americans are up very early or going to bed very late. And I appreciate you. And if you have to duck and dive and disappear, I totally understand. But thank you for coming in on the raid. And I'm going to keep the power going. 7 a.m. for you. What's a couple more hours between friends, eh? Oh, and 4 a.m. Jeez. Yes, truly gremlin hours. I appreciate your service. Thank you for your service. If you do need to retire to the bed, that's absolutely fine. I mean, I've heard that there are these things called mobile phones. You could put me on your mobile phone, get into bed, and we could be in bed together. Just a thought. Just putting it out there. Hey! You're here to party. Fantastic. Well, we're going to party by playing what presumably is a somber 6 out of 10 exploratory indie horror game thing called Charon's Staircase. Should we just get started and then we can go from there? So I have no idea if this is any good. My name is... Oh, I don't have to voice it. It's fine. It doesn't look very loud.
Secretly serve
Turn
the
it up a bit.
government of my country. This nation has always been governed in an absolutist manner by an institution called the Ministry.
Right. We work for the Ministry.
On the verge of joining the European Union, ordered to erase all traces of its terrible activities.
Oh, I
including
see.
The facts of Oak Grove and the sinister experiments of Dr. Llewellyn.
Interesting.
My orders were to enter Oak Grove. Once there, to retrieve certain documents. The logbook of the guard of the Grove, in the office of his wooden house. Official ministry documents in the laboratory of Llewellyn Manor, located on the other side of the lake.
This man sounds like
dossiers
Sean
of the
Bean.
secret experiments that were carried
Does
out
he?
there.
I
The
think
office of
you've
the
got American
experimental
blinkers on,
hospital.
Jace, because Sean Bean's from
Once the
up
material
north,
was recovered,
Yorkshire
The
tea.
only way to escape from that place
This
was
guy's
the
not Yorkshire,
Charon's
screaming
Staircase,
Yorkshire to me.
a secret passage that
But
only
maybe
Llewellyn knew
maybe
how
James,
to
maybe
access.
Sean Bean in
The
Goldeneye.
next night at 10 p.m.,
Maybe.
I went through the gate at Oak Grove. Seconds later, the gate closed behind me definitively.
What?
What I found there, it is something the world needs to know about.
Ah,
I am
good.
Agent Codename Desmond.
Desmond. Okay.
This is my story.
Do it for Yorkshire. Yeah, we're going to do it for Yorkshire. So apparently I'm the cover-up dude, but I've already had a change of conscience and I need to blow this shit wide open, which I'm totally on board with because I have a whistleblower nature. If I see some weird shit, I'm going to tell the world. It's very dark. I'm going to turn the brightness up a little bit, see if that makes a difference. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? We've got some black bars at the... I don't know why that's there.
The
Maybe
sound
because this is a
of that
cutscene.
old worn door seemed to warn me that it was waiting for me that night.
Oh, I don't know. There's a little northern twang there. You're a little northern twang. Sounds like
My
an insult.
coat could not protect me from the cold wind, and the obstinate silence turned the forest into a desolate place.
Okay. So we're setting the scene. I already don't want to... Hello? Excuse you? Yeah, it's getting a little bit supernatural, which is good, because they kind of made out that I'm just here to, like, cover up for some crimes or something. You are a short
Could
northern
anyone still
twig.
live there?
What was it? Short
Those
northern
who were
twang.
confined to Oak Grove almost 40 years ago would surely be dead.
See, the funny thing is, right, without trying to dox myself, right, I live in a place where, basically, they found coal. And so, in the early 1900s... Hello. In the early 1900s, a bunch of miners moved here from, like, Wales, Yorkshire. So, like, basically, I'm like this little island in the middle of a bunch of southerners, where I say things like, "Summit, you want summit from shop? From shop?" It's not quite that bad, but, so, I kind of have weird northern dialect in my dialect, which is peculiar.
There it was, the majestic Llewellyn Manor, in the middle of the lake.
And we get to go on a boat to visit it. The light went out. Is this Alan Wake? Ooh. No, Alan Wake will have already written himself, like, the darkness took my wife. I'm a writer. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer, did you know? I write. I'm a writer. I write words. I write books. I'm a writer. I'm Alan Wake. I love Alan Wake, but he does fucking go on about the fact he writes books, doesn't he? Oh, hello. See, I'm thinking I don't need to go on a boat yet, so maybe I should investigate over here.
This must have been the guard's house,
Okay.
in front of the wharf, watching over the secrets of Llewellyn Manor like a faithful guard.
We are building some atmosphere. I wish there wasn't some cinematic bars around it. Yeah, I don't have an option for cinematic bars. The neighbours seem incredibly friendly. They just like to bang doors and blow light bulbs. You wanna Bez Dan Ginnell and get us a tin of pop, love? Aye. Yeah, see, that's too northern for me. I am southern. Have a little bit of fun now and then, but I can't get on board with tin of pop. Well, maybe tin of pop. I don't know. Ooh, loading. If there's anything more immersion breaking than a flat loading screen, I don't know what it is. Okay, here we are. Wait, is that the door I just came through, or is this the one I just came through? Game saved. There is no key in the inventory. I can't read that. Diary updated. Okay. Right, this game is a little bit janky. Which is kind of sometimes where the best
In the darkness, what
experiences
was
lie.
once the guard's house now seemed abandoned and forgotten.
Is there anybody home? Ooh, we've got a keypad. It's not leet. I'm open to suggestions, but it's not leet. Darkness? Is there a herald in there? Yeah, you do have Alan Wake on the brain, Chase. That's A-okay, though. Alan Wake 2 was my game of the year last year. It's a fantastic experience. You're not up to Alan Wake 2 yet, are you? You were playing Control, right? I found a key. Excellent. Alright. Lots of creaks in here, and not all of them are being caused by me. Which is cool. It implies we've got more people banging around in here. Right, I'll use the key on the door. Okay. Every time it says game saved like that, it like lags and freezes for a second, which is fun. Oh, hello.
The wood gave off a strong, musty smell, and its creaks suggested ancient secrets that had not yet been told.
Ooh. Mysterious. What does that say? Las tres gracias? Las tres means the three. Gracias means thank you, right? The three thank yous? Or am I just being really dense? I thought gracias was... Is that gracias? Or gracian? Fuck it. It's the three thank yous. What a wonderful painting. What have we got on the table here? Let's have a butcher's. Oh, we've got a newspaper that I can't fucking read. The Dawn of the Patriot. 1976 years of God-glorious ministry. The brave farm workers, peasant pride. An example of our agricultural supremacy. You can tell you're a southerner with the way you use t. I use it for comedic effect. What is the famous example? Lion, witch, and wardrobe. Love it. The dissidents imprisoned. The malevolent criminals of the group against the people have been arrested. True traitors who, in their eagerness to intoxicate the working class, created a weekly pamphlet full of lies to hinder the proper functioning of the brain of our countrymen. The detainees have been admitted to a mental sanatorium to redirect their behavior. One more sample of the magnanimity of the ministry. I always struggle with that word. Magnanimity. There we go. We got there in the end. Promise I'm English. The government acquires high technology. The ministry at the forefront of progress. A feat of our scientists made turbo-permanent possible. Turbo-permanent. That sounds like a speedrunner, to be perfectly honest with you. It was then that a new user called Turbo-Permanent submitted a new world record. A high-tech device that facilitates the creation of firm hairstyles. What the fuck am I reading? Turbo Permanent is a high-tech device that facilitates the creation of firm hairstyles as the spirit
Good
of our
luck
country.
there, buddy!
Thank you, RNG God. I need the good luck because this article really is something. Turbo Permanent sounds like someone who's going to take the world record for Mr. Blobby. Over my dead fucking body. Sorry, got a bit intense there. Got a bit intense. With the use of the Turbo Permanent, it's not a thing. It doesn't sound like a thing. With the use of the Turbo Permanent, patriotic women will embellish with their mane the brilliance of the homeland. I feel like I'm playing an AI-generated game. Interesting. Wow. Well, things are really afoot in this country. They've developed the Turbo Permanent. There he is! There's the Blobby. By the way, I speedrun a game called Mr. Blobby. Go to speedrun.com and search for Mr. Blobby. And if you want, you can play Mr. Blobby and you can take the world record from me. Or you can fucking try. I'd love more runners, so please, join in. It's great fun. The Turbo Permanent in that context sounds... It does sound like an object of power. We must put the Turbo Permanent in the bookcase. Slash trash can. And I'm not just offering suggestions. I was trying to mimic the old house, the way the old house speaks. Or the oldest house, whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about. Right, I found another key. Mr. Blobby is an eldritch entity, that is true, actually. We don't understand the full metaphysical ramifications of Mr. Blobby yet and what he's truly capable of. All we know is that if he wanted to wreak havoc on our universe, he could do it in an instant, so we do need to be very wary. These numbers only go up to 7, by the way, which is fantastic. Where should we go first? We've got a door over here. We've got some stairs. I think we're going to go try this door first. Okay. We're going to be brave here. This feels very... Oh, hello. What was that? Someone wants to get out. Let's help him out. Freaky. This looks very inspired by Resident Evil 7 to me. Even the incidental music.
As if someone had
like
used
7.
it recently.
Someone has used the kitchen recently. What does this say? Las dos abuelas. Ah, the 2 old people, or the 2 grandparents, right? Las dos abuelas. I remember abuela is like grandma. Or mother. No, I think it's grandma. If you do see the turbo permanent out of containment, do not approach and contact redacted. I would love a Silent Hill 2 mod where James is replaced by Noel Edmonds and Blobby is Pyramid Head. Someone get the boffins on that. Get someone to 3D model him. Get him in the game, rig him up, replace the model, you know, all that good stuff, and I'll come along and play it and say, 5 out of 10. Is that... Can I crouch? No, I cannot crouch. I can look at this. The 2 oldest. Is that what it means? I thought it like grandparents, but okay. The 2 oldest. I've got a banana and an apple. Might just have these for my lunch. Someone left this food here recently. It's in good condition. Wow. It really is in good condition. And you've all been waiting for it. Oh, banana. There it is. Also, it's bread. Customary, it's bread. Oh, banana. I wonder if the other pitch was the 3 youngest, but gracias means thank you, doesn't it? Unless, like, it's one of these words that's got 2 meanings, depending on the context. Got some wine as well. I think that's about it in here. I don't see anything else to look at. Alright, let's try upstairs. Can I run? No, I can't run, but I can look in my items. The key is also in good condition. I'm glad, actually, because, you know, I'm collecting keys now. I don't want any bad condition ones, just shinies at all. Fair to good. I briefly forgot what monkey is in my own language, so I struggled to find the emoji. That's awesome.
The wind blew across the windowsills, uttering
Monkey.
soft sobs.
Oh, hello. It's a child. Should we go say hello? Oh. That's absolutely fair, RNG. She's gone! She was there, but now she's gone. Terrifying stuff. Very spooky. What is this room? Oh. I got a trophy. I saw a ghost. It was a ghost. I saw a ghost, and then I saw some kind of monster. We talking to someone? What's going on here? No. I interacted with the radio and it said, oh, is this the save point? But I thought the game, like, auto-saved anyway. Interesting. Like, there are so many different ways to go. I don't know which way to go first. I'm paralyzed by choice. I don't want to go the way that, like, moves the plot on without seeing everything there is to see, you know? That constantly paralyzes me when it comes to games.
That room was different. It was clean and well kept. It looked like a children's room. The atmosphere was warm, and the temperature suggested that someone had been there recently. Someone who probably still lives in the house.
Ooh. Well, first of all, they are, look, this is good taste. This is an amazing painting. Why is this one not on the wall? And let me guess, this is like las dog-ass, smoke-ass, play-ass, poker-ass, yeah? I'm being incredibly racist. Los cinco jugadores. So cinco is 5, right? Oh, it says in the top right, 5 gamblers. Makes sense. Yeah, they are gambling. I thought they were smoking as well, but they're not. They're just gambling. This is a typical safe key. I mean, it doesn't look in good condition, though, does it? It looks a bit beat up. Oh, I have to press X to take it. Okay. Right, what does this say? Oh, this is Don Quixote de la Mancha. And this is it reversed. Oh my god, this game is so cheap. We need a texture for the back of the book. Just flip it. Like, so, right, I know a little bit about 3D, like the way you create 3D shapes, right? They've created like a flat plane, and then they've extruded it backwards to make the back of the book, and they've not even changed the texture on it. It's amazing. Absolutely incredible. No expense was spared. If you click on the photo of the 3 women, does it say in the top corner what it means? It didn't seem to, but I'll have a look in a minute. When we find ourselves back downstairs, I will have a good look. What does this say? We're gonna get some plot here. After so many years of searching for the old logbooks, I found it. I am saddened that Devon and Seth can no longer be by my side in this quest. If someone ever finds this note, run away! Run! Don't let the curse of Oak Grove. See, Oak. It's not oak. That's not how you spell oak. Oak Grove catch you. Look for the Charon staircase. Oh, we got a name drop. A handwritten note by Dara. Okay, cool. Interesting. Right, let's take a look at these, shall we? So we've got Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Quark Duckers. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, look, this is the boat with the house. Okay. We've got Skeleton on the floor. Well, dead person turn into skeleton, maybe. We've got person run away. What does this say? Seth E. Yo. Oh, Seth and I. Yeah, I know that Y means like and. They were playing chess. He was into art. And then it was Christmas. Then he ran away and he died. No worries, Hobbitan. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you for the good luck as well. We will be raiding into Hobbitan at about 3 p.m. this evening. This afternoon. This evening. So, yes, look forward to that. Hobby needs to go away and do the various preparations, which is totally understandable. Right, let's continue our search of the ground, shall we? There are lots of paintings in here. We've got a chessboard as well. So this is an old photograph. Nothing on the back. Okay. Little Dara has been added. So that's Dara. She's the one who wrote the note. Why can't I... The one thing I will give this game is incredibly cheap feeling so far. But the sound design is not bad. Surprisingly. Well, maybe I shouldn't say surprisingly. It's a bit rude. But it's surprisingly not bad. Old Daily. It's incredible how things can change in 40 years. The Dawn of the Patriot, blah, blah. Oh, this is a different paper. Okay. The courageous scientists of the country, the first to arrive to the moon in 1976. Sounds like bullshit. Yes, glorious country ours have made it to moon. We are first. We are first to moon. The ministry leader has been awarded the Gold Honor Medal. Our beloved leader has been awarded the Superior Order of the Ministry for his work in defense of the institutions of our country and for the infused blessing he received at birth from the God who judges everything. The solid gold medal will be generously paid by the workers proud to have such a great guide. Labour Fertility Day. With the illusion in the face... With the illusion in the face... Thousands of volunteers marched to the sound of the Mother's March on the Fertility Day of the Worker. Dressed in the white colour of the nobility and surrender, they are heading for a battle that our soldiers are eager to fight. Create new patriots. I don't know who developed this. This is published by Sodesco. Oh, created by Indigo Studios. Look, Indigo Studios, call me, because English is not your first language. And I will look over anything that you write in English, and I'll make sure it doesn't sound fucking stupid, okay? I'll do that for you, right? I don't mind. Another copy of Don Quixote. It's a great book. What do we got here? The Four Seasons. Okay. I'm learning Spanish today. Les cuatro estaciones. Estaciones? I don't know. Anyway. It is the Four Seasons. We've got winter, spring, summer, autumn. Is that right? Like harvest? Gotta be right. Otherwise they put them in the wrong order, and I mean, this is Indigo Studios. We don't expect it to be back to front here, no. Oh, bless them. Someone give Winter a thicker coat. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's basically a sheet. But they do look very glamorous. Right. Okay. Right, let's check in here. Oh, right, this door needs a key. Ooh. Okay, lots of stuff to look at here.
Room. This is probably where the guard slept. Where was he now? Would he still be alive?
Good questions. I hope we get the answers to them. Let's investigate. Acceso al despacho. Access to the office. Office access. Number 1, chess room. Number 2, kitchen. Number 3, dining room. Number 4, Dara's room. Okay, so this is our first puzzle. The numerical code that we need downstairs. Number 1 is in the chess room. The second number is in the kitchen. The third number is in the dining room. The fourth number is in Dara's room. Okay. Right. So chess, kitchen, dining, Dara. Chess, kitchen, dining, Dara. We'll do them in that order so I can get the code correct. Chess, kitchen, drawing... What? Chess, kitchen, drawing, Dara. That's it. So... What's this? Wicker basket. It seems to have been used to cradle a baby. Cool. Uh-oh. I'm going mental. Oh, the phone's ringing. Oh, let's go onto the phone, shall we? You could chuck a baby proper far in that. You could lob it overhead. You could wind up like a fucking, like, shot put or fucking discus or something. Do that wind up. Right. Okay, there was a ghost at the phone. That doesn't really help me much. Yes! What is it? Fuck, I'm trying to answer it. It's a dirty ghost calling me up and hanging up again. It's an old 7-digit internal telephone. It must communicate with other parts of the estate, the mansion, or maybe this very house. Ooh. Come in. Ah! It's a ghost. What is going on? What? Something to do with the baby. Okay, we've stopped having a vision quest. Fantastic. Well, that was fun. Diary updated. I saw 2 men. 2 men and a baby. You sure you didn't see 3 men and a baby? It's a film. It's good. I could see them, but I knew they weren't really there. What were they? A perception from the past? An ancient memory? Vision quest. It was a vision quest. End of story. Regular, mundane, boring, humdrum, routine vision quest. That phone is missing numbers. I remarked on that as well. Right, so, like, I don't want to break it to anyone, but I've already cracked the puzzle, okay? The puzzle is, there's a number in each one of these rooms. Now, each one has got a painting in it with a number in the title. So this one says Cinco, which is 5. This is Dara's room. So this is the last number of the code, 5. We also know that this is the chess room. And this has got the number 4 in it. So our code ends 4-5. Wait, no it doesn't. It's 4 something something 5. Let me just check on this order again. 200 IQ streamer. He knows it. Do I have enough? Yeah, I have a 200 IQ thing here. Boom. There it is. Right. So, I've done a couple puzzles in my time. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? I'm a bit of a I'm a regular brain box. Right. Chess room, kitchen, dining room, Dara. So it's 4 something something 5. We know that the dining room has got 3 girls in it in the painting. So it's 4 something 3 5. And in the kitchen, I can't remember what. Oh, it was 2. It was 2, wasn't it? It was the two oldest. So it's 4 2 3 5. Bingo. I either don't walk into any more ghosts, eh? Putting the kibosh on my fucking puzzle adventure. What's in here? I haven't looked back here yet. There's a save point. So maybe let's interact with that again just to make sure we're all saved. Oh, this is all boarded up. Well, it's full of junk anyway. All right. We've got our numerical code. That's all we wanted, really. And we will have a look at that painting to see if gracias means thank you or if it means girls. Girls, girls, girls. The 3 graces. Right, okay. Gracious as in thankful. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, so it is 4235. Let's just make sure. Gracias means thanks. Got it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorted. Gracias. I will have uno plate of chips. Por favor. You know, when I go there, I speak the Spanish. That's what I do. Old photograph. Right, okay. This one doesn't tell us who it is, but it's the ghost from the... Oh, Seth. Okay, that is Seth. Right, okay. Well, I think we've thoroughly explored this section of the house then, so the next thing is to move on to the numerical code door. So let's do that. I have a very slow walking speed. Right, here goes nothing. 4 2 3 5. Beep boop. I got a trophy for that shit. Wait, what's happening? This is amazing. So, because I clicked on the trophy thing, I'm going sideways. Well, that was fun. A ghost pushed me. Hype. I wonder what the trophies are like here, whether we can get all the trophies today. I don't want to ruin the game for myself, but at the same time, I'm just going to have a little sneaky poos in the trophies. Charon Staircase trophy set. It doesn't even say Charon Staircase. It says trophy set. For fuck's sake, guys. Come on, get it together. Turbo permanent this shit. Right, okay, well the platinum's called Alpha and Omega, which is very cool. It looks like most of this seems to be story stuff. Hopefully. It looks like there's some incidental stuff that maybe if I don't look everywhere, I might not find. So let's just hope I find everything. I'm going to try to be thorough. Right, let's have a look around. This is the office after all. It is the sequel to Fallout 3. See, there's a reason I've been replaying Fallout 3, you see. Except Fallout 3 is a little bit more competent of an FPS game than this is. Bless it. Weekly report. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of reports. Hang on. I think I might need to read the other 23,000 or so. Dara's evolution continues without physical problems. Her health is good. I still don't detect any trace of telepathic evolution. Sounds like she's going turbo permanent, mate. I'm just going to use turbo permanent in every facet of my life now for the next couple of days. It's just everything is going to be turbo permanent to the max. Although she's showing more and more interest on the other side of the lake, I've attributed this to the logical curiosity nature arouses at this early age. Everything continues as it is. May the god who judges everything bless you and the leader, Seth. Right, so Dara had some kind of, like, magical powers. Telepathic. Sorry, not magical. Telepathic, which is totally different and not magic. What have we got here? Mr. Seth, a request like this has not been easy for me to ask of you, considering that this new responsibility exceeds the obligations that you already have. I know of your goodwill, and I have also been informed of the reasons why you volunteered to serve my orders in the Oak Grove. So from now on, it's going to be the Oak Grove. And believe me, I will not judge your past. As you will know, after the failure of the Alpha Project, the Omega Protocol was launched substantially based on a much more severe chemical treatment of specimens. Now, after some terrible and fruitless years on the thresholds of 1976, I can communicate my intention to generate a new experimental protocol that I will call Delta. Totally out of order, by the way. AOD. Of which there will be only 2 specimens. I order you, and at the same time I beg you to collaborate with me in this last attempt. The Delta treatment is the most evolved, and you do not have to fear any act of violence by any specimen. We have eliminated the component that angered the previous generation. Believe me, every trace of Omega is erased from the new treatment. Weekly, we will communicate by written reports. In your patriotic attitude lies the future of our country. Honor to the ministry, obedience to the god who judges everything. Arthemius Llewellyn? Yes. Right, okay. It seems that after experimenting with some subjects called Alpha and others Omega, the doctor asked for the guard's help for a new protocol catalogued under the name Delta. Wow, those little things those summaries in the top right are actually kind of useful. You don't have to read the whole thing, you could just kind of read that and be done with it. Interesting. Here's a portrait of a man with a little girl, and they look happy. It's Seth and Dara, by the way. Yeah, we can't have people think there's anything supernatural. Yeah, no, none of this supernatural shit. It's telepathic. It's not magic. It's just invisible stuff done by people's brains that we can't see. Totally different. Is there anything else to look at in here? I mean, they've only got 1 skull. This is rookie numbers of skull, by the way. I've got 3. And I've only just started collecting. Do you know what I mean? What else have we got here? No, I think that is literally it. We've got a safe, but I don't know... Oh! This is the safe key! Okay. Nice one. Got another key. Key to an outside door. Also got a book here. Why is it so fucking... It's so hard to read it. Korn is not pleased. September 7th event report. At 4 AM the report has arrived without any incident. Once death reports have been checked, I've registered 5 entries, blah 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 blah. Number is registered as a failed code. The others are assigned in the vacant rooms. The first recognition visit to the hospital is scheduled for tomorrow. God who judges everything, keep the leader in the ministry for many years. Right, so it looks like there were people delivered to the hospital and there were deaths, presumably in conjunction with this whole... Oh, there's my proof. That's the first proof of my mission. Is there anything else? No. Alright. Did I come down here earlier? Is this where I saw that, that person scurry? Not sure. Oh, I did come back here. Yeah, I did come back here. I remember. Okay, so I think we fully explored this little guardhouse thing. Now it's time to get onto the big leagues and go to the big house itself. Do I not have the key? Wait, what? Do I not have the key to get out now? I thought I picked it up. Is that not what the key's for? Is there a locked door back here that I forgot about? Aha. There is. Wait. No, I can't use that door either. There's got to be another door somewhere. What's in there? Is that the office? Yeah, it must be. Must be. Oh, maybe it's this door. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Except I'm leaving. I'm leaving on a loading screen.
The night was
wait,
dark,
there's a dead
and
guy.
a dense fog had invaded the entire landscape. I could feel the dampness in my bones.
This is what that drawing was of. Yes, I saw the dead body. Don't worry.
Suddenly,
okay, let me walk towards
an
it.
ivory reflection caught my attention. There, lying on the ground, were the remains of the one who, one day, was Seth, the guard.
Interesting. Let's have a look at his book. It's the guard's diary. Dara's getting older. My pointless explanations are no longer worth her. The day that Dr. Llewellyn entered the door with the girl in his arms, I never thought I would love her so much. I'm faithful to the ministry and to the unique doctrine of God that judges everything. Doubt if I'm doing the right thing. The rest of the text becomes impossible to read. He'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah. In fact, I think one of his legs has already walked off. So the rest of him will follow suit pretty soon. Nice. R.I.P. Yeah, best of luck, chap. Right. Onward. Let's do more investigations. It's her! It's the girl! Spooky. Spooky. Can you believe it? A ghost appeared at the window, and now the door's locked and I can't go back. Truly, I don't know how I can possibly move on. I'm so terrified. Having said
A
that,
sinuous
the
path
game decided
stretched
to win
out
me
in
over
front
with
of
its
me,
jank.
leading into the darkness and fog.
I wonder if people speedrun this, because obviously you must be able to work out the code to the safe. Like, if the code is the same every time, which I'm sure it will be, because the paintings would be hard to... Unless it
As I crossed
randomizes
the
the
old
paintings.
gate, a fatuous reflection warned me of the presence of an old cemetery.
Just 1 second, folks. I'm just going to see if there's a speedrun for this. Because I'm kind of oddly fascinated right now. Charon's staircase. Do you know there is no Charon staircase on speedrun.com? I could be the first. Welcome in, ads. I'm playing Charon staircase. It looks like a delightful short little horror adventure thingy. A free platinum if you want it, because it looks like it's not too difficult.
Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Okay, yes I can.
Lichen-covered graves, scratched by wind and rain.
Also, welcome in,
seemed
ads.
to be mixed with gravestones that had
Do
yet
the
to
first
bear
speed
the
run.
wounds
Well,
of
I wish I
time.
was running a timer, because this could be the first speed run. Right, we've got Adelaide Llewellyn. We've got Lavinia Llewellyn. Lavinia Llewellyn, 1720 to 1790, died under the holy embrace of the god who judges everything. Yeah, we can time it in post, it's fine. I am legit, like, considering just being the first, though. This is the problem. Like, if you want to get into speedrunning, I highly recommend it. It's a worthwhile hobby. Having said that, I am now brain broken, and everything I ever play, there's a little gremlin in the back of my brain going, hey, Garlips. Hey, Garlips. You could speedrun this, Garlips. Why aren't you speedrunning it yet, Garlips? And I'm like, little gremlin, the last time you said that, we ended up playing 15 hours of Mr. Blobby. And he's like, yeah. Isn't that great? Ain't that a fantastic way to spend your time on this mortal coil? Ancient gravestone. Sacrificed his life in search of forgiveness. There he is. Blobby's spoken. I'm going to try and twat him with this. Ugh. I got him to go. I twatted him with a big stone tablet. Sacrificed his life in search of forgiveness from the god who judges everything. He generously granted it to him. Right. Okay. The movement speed leaves something to be desired. I'm pressing every button. Oh! Wait! I can zoom in with L1 and zoom out. And I have got a run button. It's R1. Interesting. I just discovered some speed tech. Thank you for the Beaker Freakout, Pip, and thank you for the Blobby Curse, of course. RNG God. I've got some speed tech now. Oh, hello. There's a bloke. Off he goes. That absolute cunt. Now I can't go that way. I bet it's locked. I bet it's locked. It's not locked. Okay, never mind. I don't want to go that way anyway. It's fine. Like a father's love for his children, the god who judges everything protects this gateway. No, he doesn't. It's fucking unlocked. You're gonna post this in the Charon Staircase Speedrun Discord. Fantastic. I'll see you there. See, the problem with this is this game is probably on the PC, right? So I would imagine to speedrun it, the fastest thing is to speedrun it on the PC, which means I'm going to have to buy this game twice. Mrs. Garlips bought it once, and I'm going to have to buy it for a second time. Right, that is not going to open because I knocked on it. I guess we are going that way then. In this economy? Exactly. I don't even know how much it costs on Steam. To Steam! Moment here. Store. Maybe Charon Staircase is a PS5 exclusive. No, it's on PC. It's 1699. Wait, no, it's 1669. What? Why? Anyway, the answer is it's on PC, which probably means that's going to be the fastest running method. Well, I'll do my first couple runs on PS5, obviously, because why am I even taking
In
it
a small
seriously?
corner, away from the rest of the tombs, simple and humble tombstones stood out. Alpha Zone, Omega Zone.
Right, so this is where they're burying the, like, failed experiments. I see. Jesus Christ. It's at least 300,000. Well, at least 500,000 of them. Amazing. Just what has been going on here? And why am I going to cover it up? I don't know. I'm going to hold R1 and find out. Right, let's go. This isn't scary. Okay. Yep, not scary. Oh, I can't go any further. Oh, there we go. Right, okay. Shall we? Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. If this underground tunnel links up to the house, I've worked out something very upsetting. If this tunnel connects to the house, I don't get to ride the boat. I don't get to ride the boat at all. Why? 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 Welcome in, Anya. I'm conducting an investigation into some bad stuff that happened in nondescript European country that speaks Spanish but definitely isn't Spain. Hello, mate. Hello. Hello. Come on in, meet the missus. I love Labyrinth. Yeah, can't ride the... see, I saw the boat. I should have gone in the boat at the beginning. But I didn't. I went to the guardhouse. A well-cared-for plant. It's obvious that someone takes care of it. The plant adorns the grave of a woman named Agatha Llewellyn. Also, welcome in, Anya. Anya, of course, was second in the relay last night. Had some awful trouble with Alan Wake. Alan Wake would not behave. Not cool, Alan. But pivoted spectacularly into World of Horror, which was delightful. Right, so now what am I doing? Wait. Arthemius Llewellyn has risen from his grave. Yeah, Alan Wake, more like Alan Fakeout. Well, you know, far be it from me to toot my own horn, but I was in your chat yesterday evening and I said Alan Break. I was quite proud of that. Right, so I came down here, but there doesn't seem to be anything... Oh, I can't go back. Okay. So I'm missing something, clearly. Alright, there's got to be something here. Oh, wait, this one's not lit. Aha! The investigation goes on. It's tradition now, ever since Time Tick. At Time Tick, Tali did Alan Wake, and then Pip did American Nightmare straight after. And the whole chat was full of Alan Wake puns. I've seen literally every possible word you can put in there. Literally everyone. Right, so we've got triangle and triangle. They're open. Is there another lever in here to pull? There is... Wait, what is this? Can I turn one of these? Diary updated. 2 gravestones. One contained the remains of Dr. Llewellyn's wife. The other, Llewellyn's own grave, was empty. Would he still be alive? The secret chamber contained 2 more tombs. One occupied and one empty. Both bore the delta symbol of the Greek alphabet on their slab. Oh, right, okay. That's the delta symbol. There's one in there, and the other one is empty. Also, welcome back, Hobby. Give me some sugar, because he's serving Alan cake. He sure is. Did you know, by the way, and this is a little known fact, right? But Alan Wake is a writer. I'm a writer. I'm Alan Wake. I write books. I'm a writer. I like to write books. I'm the writer, Alan Wake. Nice to meet you. I'm a writer. Little known fact about Alan Wake there. Right, so now where do I go? I'm a writer. Stephen King once wrote a fucking bunch of books. Stephen King once said. I love it. And I love Stephen King as well. Oh, here we go. I turned the light off. Okay, so I guess I've got to turn both the lights off. In a crypt? That sounds dangerous, but let's do it. Now what? Is the light baked in? The light is baked in! I've turned the light off and there's still light. Oh, this game is so janky. I love it. It's so like bargain basement. I love it. I'm quite literally in the bargain basement right now. Can I turn this torch off? And what about this one? I'm gonna have to go around, aren't I? Doobie doobie doobie. I'm a writer. I hate my fans. I like to write, but I don't want to write a book. I'm a writer, and I hate people. Yeah. Like, I can't stand my wife. She brought me to this town so that I could maybe provide for my family by doing my fucking job. What a bitch! Alan, honey. Maybe, Alan, maybe write a book, mate. No, I want to party in New York City. I love Alan, but Alan is a bit silly at times. Right, I've turned off all the lights. That didn't seem to do anything. Now what? What am I supposed to do? How dare my wife be supportive of my writer's block, trying to get me to re-engage with my profession so I can provide for my family. How dare she? Yeah, exactly. It's I love Alan Wake, but he's a silly bastard. What? I can't do anything with this. I don't get it. Can I leave now? I can't leave. Am I going to be trapped in this basement? Forever? I turned off all the torches. Oh, I almost got up on that shelf then. Okay, this is not well signposted because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Can't do anything with that. This is presumably where the door was. Just kind of like a weird thing. I just, please? Please, I just want to know what to do. I'm so stuck. What the what am I missing, guys? It's got to be something obvious. Is it that this one's got to be a light? Because this one's got a body in it? But the problem is I can't turn the switches back on. Can't relight them. It's giving... Shit, I need to be a good husband now. Yeah. It's given... I was fighting with my wife. I know she has a crippling fear of spiders, so I covered myself in spiders so she would stop trying to help to get me over my hang-ups. Exactly. And then she got swallowed by King Spider. And then spend the rest of the fucking game going, I gotta find Alice. You know? I gotta fight the forces of the evil spiders. It's like, mate, you kind of had something to do with that in the beginning, you know? But I feel like Alan does redeem himself. Especially if you play Alan Wake 2. That's all I'm going to say. I feel like Alan is redeeming himself. It's taking a time, but he's going to do it. And meanwhile, he's going to endanger hundreds of people's lives by writing them into his fucking narrative. Alan, you bastard. It was at this point that regular Joe suddenly got cleaved in half by a massive shadow bastard. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm regular Joe. Oh no, I'm dead. Thanks for that, Alan Wake. I was just gonna get a few beers and go to Deerfest. The fuck? Is there a switch I've missed? Let's look real careful here. I might have to Google this in a minute. Which, you know, I pride myself on not kind of getting through horror games without having to Google. But this one is just so bad. In terms of jank, that I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I read the diary. I haven't got any items on me. Oh, wait. Wait. That's the feet. No. Oh, I was supposed to look at the body. I was supposed to look at the body. Amazing. Are the feet still there? The feet are still there. Fantastic. What a game. Right, so this is the grave of this fucker. Devon. Note with the name Devon written on it, found in one of the unmarked graves with the letter delta from the Greek alphabet. So I think Devon is one of the deltas, and Dara is the other. Yes, she is. Okay. Devon and Dara from the Delta program. Letter found in the grave of a man who is Devon. I met you without knowing you. I talked to you without speaking to you, and I loved you without realizing it. For so many years, I felt love for you without knowing it, and now that we're finally together, the disease separates us again. I hope you know that the short time we were together was worth it. I love you, Dara. Oh, right, okay. But are they related? Is this, like... This is weird. Thank you for clipping that, RNG God. A drawing very similar to the drawings found inside the guard's house. It appears to be quite old, but it was placed here recently. The drawing you like so much. Always together, Dara. Okay, we've read that. Let's look at the plant. A well-cared-for plant. It's obvious that someone takes care of it. The plant adorns an unmarked grave with the letter delta of the Greek alphabet. Okie dokie. Alright, well at least I think that's everything we're supposed to do in here now. Hopefully. Can I leave? I can leave. Fantastic. Right, what's the bet in that gate is now open? Yep. I can't believe I just had to zoom in on the body a little bit. That was not clear, but we got there in the end. Hello. Hello. Why did you look at the crow, mate?
The time had come to cross the lake and enter the mysterious...
I am going to get to ride the boat. No way. I hope it's a minigame like in Silent Hill 2. Lol. It's a cutscene. I was robbed. Welcome to Hogwarts. Here we are. Time to do some more investigating, my friends. Let's go. Right, so I'm pretty confident, like, we could do that first section in, like, maybe 2-3 minutes. Like, running to the door code, using the door code, grabbing the key, and leaving. You'd have to grab the safe key. Welcome to Hogwarts, Turf's welcome, yeah. I know, see, saying welcome to Hogwarts there was a funny joke, but the problem is it's all polluted now, it's all clouded by that fucking insane woman's actions and deeds and words. And now it's all ruined. You can't like that stuff anymore. Now, I didn't love it, but I grew up with that shit. Now I can't enjoy it anymore. And she did that, so thanks for that. Aside from all the other insane rhetoric that she spews. Right, never use the front door. That's just asking for trouble, mate. Asking for trouble. You want to go around the back. Every time. Oh, well, fuck it. Looks like we are going in the front door, but I'm glad I came out here because I found a photo. Who is this? Is this the Llewellyn guy? Maybe. Oh, it's the butler. That's nice. What else we got? We got anything else back here? Nah. Now, see, again, I'm not promising I'm going to speedrun this, but you could do a 100% category where you get all of the files and the folders and photos and shit. That would be fun. There is no key. Okay. They shot her. Rip. Did she drop the key? Yes, she did. We'll have that. Thanks very much. Now take it, you moron. No, I just want to pick it up and put it back down again. That's why I miss not being overly analytical of things. I could have enjoyed by just separating the art from the artist, but nope, now I've got to look at all the related media and dig deep into its themes for shitty opinions worked into it. Yeah, same. Like, there are some people that I can enjoy the art and kind of separate it, right? Like, let me see. There are, I'm sure there's something, that but I just can't draw the example. But there are some things that I'm, you know what, I'm like, fuck you, you gave the world this piece of art. Yeah, maybe, yeah, Lovecraft, yeah, definitely is an example, isn't it? Because, you know, even in his day and age, he was still a fucking hugely racist piece of shit. But, you know, what he's given the world, I'm like, fuck you, Lovecraft. Middle finger, but we'll take the stories. Thank you very much. So there are some people I can definitely do that with. Exactly. That is a very good point raised by an incredible contribution there from Hobbitan. If they're dead, fuck them. They ain't gonna profit from it anyway. So like we're basically ripping them off. If anything, it's disrespect. But yeah. Like, I get genuinely angry at people, and not just, you know, it's not just the selfishness of, like, there is a selfishness there, right? Like, case in point, I think Shinobi vs. Dragon Ninja by Lost Prophets is a fucking bop. It's a great tune, right? Have I listened to it since Ian Watkins came out, all of that shit came out with Ian Watkins? Yes, I have. Would I blast it in the street? No. But I have listened to it and gone, wow, this was fucking good, wasn't it? back in the fucking late 90s, early 2000s. Wasn't this great stuff? And at the end of the day, he's a horrible person who's done horrible things and deserves to rot in jail. And I'm angry at him for all of the horrible things that he did. But I'm also just angry at him that I can't blast Shinobi vs. Dragon Ninja going down the fucking street. Do you know what I mean? He took that from me. Bastard. Bastard for all the other things he did, but also bastard for that. I'm so selfish. Yeah, that is true. I mean, other people contributed to the music, but he gets paid, or he still gets residuals or whatever, from the music, presumably. So, which is what I keep telling myself about Oingo Boingo. Oh dear, was there a controversial... Because you've recommended Oingo Boingo to me before. Yeah, but once he dies, we're just going to slam the fake sound of progress on repeat. That's amazing. Oh, fuck. Oh, right, Danny Elfman's a bit of a twat. Right. Fair enough. I've not really followed. All I know is that he did the music for, like, a lot of Tim thingy movies. But that's about it. Right, we got lots of paintings in here. Got a big set of double doors that are probably locked. Yep. There we go. Oh, no, we really did come to Hogwarts. Fuck. Let's have a poke around, shall we? That's what he did before he became a composer. Right, okay. Looks like the power's on, but the phone doesn't work. Okay. Well, these phones don't use power anyway. Weird. Oh, look at this place. Right, okay. How grand. Where should we go first, gang? How about up here? We got a door that's open. Ooh, okay. Got some paintings. That painting is, Got anything else up here? No, we just got some lights. Got a door on this side? We do, and this door is also open. Alright, let's go this way then. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. It's like, fuck the person for all of the shit they did, obviously, first and foremost, right? Oh, hello. You alright, madam? But also, fuck them for taking something important from me. You know, something that I grew up with, something from my formative years that I enjoyed, that now I can't enjoy. I don't know. Like, it sounds selfish to put it like that, but at the same time, it's definitely there. It's part of the anger. It looks like it's an old adventure novel. Cool. We're not going to read it. Right, that looks like... This looks suspect as fuck. This corridor looks dangerous, and we are not going to go there just yet. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Like, let me think. There's a band called Say Anything. I really love all of the music that's come out of Say Anything. Literally everything that the guy has put out. It's basically one guy. But there's a band, obviously, but he's basically the main writer. And I found out all kinds of shit recently about, like, you know, his personal life and shit that he's done and all kinds of stuff like that. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's like nothing heinous, like not like crimes or anything, but, you know, just scuzzy behavior. And at the end of the day, like, I think in that situation, I can quite happily go, look, I can listen to this music and not think about that. No, see, like, that's what I thought too, but I've actually been listening, I've been on a kick recently, and, listening to it again. So, like, it's fine for me, but I guess everyone has got their own lines as well when it comes to this thing. There's no exact science to it. Yeah, because Say Anything's, Is a Real Boy album really got me through some heavy shit. Like, you know, people, like, say that, and you're like, yeah, whatever. Oh, Imagine Dragons really got me through a bad time. But, it really did. I was a confused, upset, emo, late teenager, to that music, and it filled a void and a gap in me. Like, it helped me through some shit. I actually just learned a short time ago Neck Deep had some controversy, and I don't think that member is in the band anymore. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, I love the new Neck Deep album, and I've loved everything that Neck Deep have put out, except maybe the last album, the album before this one. All distortions are intentional. I didn't hate it, but there was something in the songwriting there that felt different that I didn't like. But overall, I've really liked their outputs. So, well, it sounds like they made the right call by getting rid of that member then. We have another digital code puzzle, everybody. 4 numbers. The Red Sisters round the table, the Roaring Kings, Corridor Observers, the Time That Stopped. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to keep a lookout for these things then. Kings, Red Sisters, Corridor Observers, and the Time That Stopped. Okay. Oh, right, okay. Fucking hell. Also, welcome in, Shotu. Thank you for the lurk. What is the time? Oh, it's only 20 past 1. We're doing grand. We might even complete the game. Right, let's have a look then. So, Red Sisters round the table. Are these kings? 2 kings? 1, 2. Princes kneel before you. Just go ahead now. This one wants to buy you flowers. Anyway, that's enough of that rubbish. Yeah, Sunderland. Yeah, I didn't mind that one either. I don't hate all distortions are intentional. It's just, yeah. I think I really, really loved The Peace and the Panic and the stuff beforehand. So when All Distortions Are Intentional came out, I was kind of like, I think the lead single for that was She's a God or something. And I was just like, I'm not feeling this. But the new album, fantastic. Not a single bad song. Love me some Neck Deep at the moment. Also, the new Alkaline Trio, very fucking good. Been listening to that a lot. Very good. Right. So, Corridor Watchers. Do we reckon that this is the corridor and these are the watchers? You know what? I'm just going to pelt it down this corridor. Uh-oh. Yeah, that song about, like, his dad dying. Presumably it's his dad dying in 1970-something. That song. That was kind of moving. Right, this door is open. Ooh. What a sumptuous bathroom. Complete with my teeth. Nice. It's a full set of dentures. Fantastic. 1970-something? 1970-something is the one about his parents, like, falling in love and getting married, and then his dad dying, having a heart attack or something. That's from Peace and the Panic, definitely. I mean, this isn't the equivalent of low res for music, where I prove my musical knowledge, but I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. The one that has that big rousing chorus at the end that goes, oh mother, don't you cry. That one. Well, is there anything in the bathroom of note at all? Shame. I felt certain there would be something important in here. The mirrors are also super funky in here. Literally, the only thing I could look at was the teeth. Interesting. Oh, Wish You Were Here is also on Peace and the Panic as well. Hello. This lady, she's having a good old walk around the mansion, isn't she? Ooh. Hello. A magnifying glass. Looks like someone was reading in this room recently. Got an inkwell. an ordinary inkwell. It seems the person who lived in this room liked to read as well as write. Oh, we've got stuff to read. Here we go. Are these... Wait, these are all... Day 1. Last night, Artie took me to dinner and gave me the news we were waiting for. They've approved his project, the one he's been preparing for so long. I think his father's position in the ministry had something to do with it, but I haven't dared to ask him. He says it's a great opportunity, and he can't miss it. It just involves a small setback. We have to move to Grove, the old Llewellyn mansion, and its damned marshlands. I hate that house. I hate its humidity, its constant wind, and its midnight crackles. Artie told me he'd understand it if I wanted to stay in town. He says that even though he'd have a lot of work, he'd come to see me once a month or every 2 months at the most. I'll have to think it over. I've decided. My destiny is by my husband's side. When my father and Mr. Llewellyn father organised the wedding, I was very angry, but this year I've learned to love Artemius. He's my husband. We love each other, and I'll always be at his side. After all, this job does it for us, doesn't it? Okay. Day 3. So funny to find this diary again. I must have forgotten it at the bottom of the drawer during the move. I still remember how innocent I was then. So many years ago. Maybe I should have stayed. I've had some really bad times, but I can't complain. I've adapted to the weather, the rainy afternoons, and the swaying of the magic lake. Incredibly, the one who should never have come to these lands is not me, it's Artemius. I've seen how his joy at the beginning was transformed into sadness, anger, regret, bad humour. His project has not worked out as he hoped. His father stopped visiting him. Artie feels he has been disappointed and is afraid that the ministry will cancel his project. I see him desperate, despondent, and my company has stopped calming his spirits. At least I'm not alone. Here I've met my best friend and partner, Elizabeth. She started working as a maid soon after we moved in, and now she's my assistant. At first I thought she intended to flirt with Artie, as we laugh now when we talk about the beginning. Okay. The other day I fainted. I've been resting, but I have some strange pains in my stomach. Today Artie examined me, and surprise, I'm pregnant. When he saw my joy, Artemius relaxed. Over the years we've become very distant, but I think he still worries about my health. The same night he told me it was twins, boy and girl. I couldn't be happier. I've started to feel bad. It's like I always lack energy. Lucky I have Elizabeth to laugh and play cards. Although she's been a bit strange recently, I know she's hiding something from me, but I can't imagine what it is. I've prepared the children's rooms. It's only 5 months away. I'm very frail and have almost no strength to get up, but every day I walk to the rooms that will be theirs, and if I close my eyes, I can already see them in the little cribs, crying, playing, and laughing. Oh, pregnant. I thought it was going to be the shits. I have been diagnosed with terminal diarrhea. Luckily, no. But I still don't think she stands a good chance of living through this. I have a bad feeling. My health is only deteriorating. Today I forced Elizabeth to promise me, if something happens to me, if the birth gets complicated and I don't get to know my children, she will follow my instructions step by step. She must wait until Wednesday evening at 6 p.m, when the doors will be opened as usual. Then she will take the money hidden in the double bottom of my desk drawer and take the children away from here, to a better place where they can be happy. I just hope I don't have to come to these circumstances. Today, when she was bringing me the mid-afternoon tea as usual, Elizabeth became serious. Too serious. I think I'd never seen her with that countenance. She seemed to want to confess something to me, something very important. But just at that moment, Artie came in, and Elizabeth became very nervous. She even dropped the tea on her hand. She bowed and left shaking. I tried to call her, but my body wasn't strong enough anymore. Let's see. Another girl brought me tea today. When I asked her about Elizabeth, she said she was new, and I didn't know all the service well. Artemis explained to me that the rest of the service said that she left in the evening without a word. She didn't say goodbye to anyone, and didn't even take her luggage, just a change of clothes and the money. I don't know what to think. I can't imagine Elizabeth, my happy friend, the same one who's given me life all these years, leaving everything so suddenly, abandoning me in my current state. Elizabeth, where are you? What happened to you? What did you want to tell me? Day 10. The day of the birth is close. I tried to be strong, but I can hardly write these words. I try to forget what my wise body already knows. I won't survive the birth. I can only hope that my children will grow up healthy and strong, that they will be able to resist the life that awaits them in these lands, and that Artie will love them as I do. Well, I think they got dragged into this experiment, and they're the Deltas. End of story. Apologies. Whatever your name is. What's her name? Agatha. But Agatha, the sad truth of the matter is, you're in a horror game, sweetheart. It ain't gonna be good. It ain't gonna be a happy ending. Apologies. Someone should have told you that you were in a horror game. You might have been able to act differently, knowing that the rules were so. But alas. Right, let's have a look. We've got a hit flask. Oh, perfume. Bleu de Chanel. We have a photo of presumably Agatha. Or is this Elizabeth? Agatha. Saved note. Despite being well stored, it seems the note has been exposed to quite a lot of moisture. It can still reveal part of the code. Is that like 0283? 6283? Is the code really that simple? 6283. Are you joking? I thought I'd have to work hard for this code. I thought I'd have to look at a bunch more paintings and count shit. Are you for real? 6283. Well, we'll try it. Oh, maybe that's the code for here. It was the code for this door. Which has got a save point in it. What else have we got in here? Power switch. Not going to turn that off just yet. What is this? Some kind of operating room. Interesting. We have a coat hanger. A simple coat hanger. Looks like someone's been looking for something in these boxes. More files to read. Apparently Seth the guard and Dr. Llewellyn communicated with these reports. Used chess to try and stimulate the brain of Dara. They forced her to play chess to try and make her brain power grow. Interesting. I mean, I love chess, and I would highly recommend playing chess as a way to make yourself smarter, but, like, maybe not to try and create psychic powers. I don't think that's possible. Right, turn something off. What happened? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Run. Now, I think going through those doors might mean that we don't come back this way. And if that is the case, then I want to try and get into this chest before we go through those doors. So, let's take another look at the code again. Wait. No, that goes to the same place. How do I get up to that thing again? Oh, that's right. It's through these side doors. Here we go. So what is the code here? The Red Sisters around the table, the Roaring Kings, Corridor Observers, the time that stopped. Right. So we did find a clock. Do we reckon that that's the time that stopped? Also, we are looking for Roaring Kings. I'm guessing those mean lions. 1, 2. 2 lions. Welcome in, Ghost of Gaming Past. How are you? Also, thank you for the Blobbicus. We're playing today Charon's Staircase, and it's alright. It's a bit jank, but it's alright. We've got 2 lions, so I think that's a 2. Now the question is, who watches the corridor? Those two could be corridor watchers, or up here could be corridor watchers. Also looking for red things round a table. See, these could also be corridor watchers. I thought Charon rows boats, not stairs. Yes. Well, apparently, once you get off the Charon's boat, there is a significant number of Charon stairs, and there's no lift, there's no escalator. It's awful, actually. Might as well not bother dying in the first place. I don't see any women in red. This is a clock. Is this one stopped? Yeah, look, this isn't moving, right? So that says 10, and that says 2. 10 to 2. Right, let's see if we can find those red women. Whatever the fuck it is. Right, nothing in here. We got some teeth. I can't help but feel like the teeth might be important. Is that a woman in red? One? Wait, let's find a table, because if they've got to be around the table... There's a table there. And these are dancing women. They're not red, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it could be 6. Start trying to fill in some of this. Red sisters around the table. Yeah, it's got to be red. So I think the second number is 2. Time that stopped is 1. It's 1 o'clock. So something 2, something 1, maybe? There are definitely 2 kings, 2 lion kings. Dancing red round the red sisters round the table. Also, thank you. It's the tea fairy, everybody. If you're watching, you've got a tea fairy emote. It's on your follower emotes. Thank you, tea fairy. Hang on. I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself. We love the tea fairy. There she is. Look, there she goes. And the tea is way too hot to drink, I think. It is a little bit. We'll leave that for a minute. Right. Red sisters round the table. I haven't found anything that relates to red sisters round the table. Should we try going down the corridor? I'm just worried that if I go down the corridor, I'll go too far and the new bit of the story will start. You know what? I'm going to try it. We've got another code door. And we have... Oh, we can have a piano puzzle? Oh, you beauty. A piece of paper with a piano drawn on it and some colours. Ooh. Right. These have got to be the corridor watchers, right? They've got to be. And there's 8 of them. So it's got to be 8, right? It's got to be. Looks like we're going this way.
Undoubtedly, this was the epicenter of social life in Oak Grove. Time remained at rest. For a moment, I had the feeling that guests would suddenly start arriving.
Okay. Oh, this is stopped at 3. So it's got to be 3, I would think. Someone was here drinking tea not long ago. Alright, let's try this out, shall we? I fucked about with the piano. Nice. Glad it awarded my curiosity there. Oh, we've got another door. This isn't the door I came in through. What's this? It looks like a romance novel. Oh, okay. A fancy telephone. Alright, let's try this door then. There's a key. Right, this is the table. So if it's saying sisters round the table in red, there's like literally 1. The clock stopped at 3. There are 2 lions. There's 1. Oh, fuck. We're on a vision quest again. One woman. Clock stopped at 3. 1, 3. 2 lions. And 8 corridor watchers. I think I've got the code for the chest. Let's see. Who's pregnant with the shits? Don't worry. You missed a lot, Pumpkin Blades. Nah, no one's pregnant with the shits. It's fine. Oh boy. Right. So that would be 1, 2, 8, 3. By my reckoning. Let's see if it's correct. 1, 2, 8, 3. Not correct. Okay. We'll try the S door, seeing as we found the S key. Which is this one. Have I tried factory resetting the chest? No, I have not tried that. Oh, hello. Ooh, flashlights. That's alright, Ats. You fill your boots. Oh, we took a flashlight. Excellent. Whoa! Okay, that got me. Fuck. That made me jump. Bastard.
The old, dark kitchen was pervaded by a strange stench coming from the cauldron. With its swaying, it spread like a thurible, the indescribable odor of sinister.
This guy's a poet. Totally normal and fine, not creepy at all. I agree. Yes, all part of my investigation. It's bread, by the way. It's bread. I don't see anything in the kitchen that was, like, that we could look at, though. Can I look at the cauldron? No, but I can stand in the fire. That's fine. It's just a normal house. Yeah, I'm just having a normal one in my normal house. This door's unlocked. Nice. Okay. So is this like where the slaves stay or something? What is going on in here? Only 120 quid a night, yeah. 3 stars. Oh, what is it? What is it? Three stars? Oh right, spooky ghouls. That'll always knock you down a couple stars. Spooky ghouls. This one has not been translated. Dr. Llewellyn had invented the system to automate the entire house. The fireplace supplied themselves with wood. The lights came on at the right time. Quite a genius, although he couldn't prove it. What? First of all, this hasn't been translated. Second, what? Fireplaces supplied themselves with wood? What? I find that a little bit hard to believe. Vision quests, telepathic powers, spooky guys. Yeah, I can buy all that, but a self-filling wooden fireplace? Nah, mate. It beggars belief. Right. Let's keep looking. Whoa, hello. Nah, I'm expecting you guys now. That one didn't get me. So I'm expecting you. Right. We've got a delightful bedroom. Oh, key. Nice. It is a bit of a worn-out key, though. So how good can it really be? Excuse me, sir? Oh, the worn-out key doesn't work on that door. Right. Tree ghost coming back to where it was burned. Tree ghost? Okay. The maid's diary. In this diary, a woman from the service wrote down her disturbing experiences. The man scares me. When Agatha became pregnant, I understood perfectly his intention to take care of her and give her her best. Put a strange mixture in her tea. Oh no. But when I asked him if the lady knew she was taking the products, he started to laugh. I've never been so scared. So this is why. This is Elizabeth's diary. And Elizabeth ran away because she knew that something was going on with the pregnancy of Agatha. The plot thickens, or coagulates. Much like that stew in that kitchen back there. He spends most of his hours locked up in the library. She fainted for more than 5 hours and woke with pains in her belly. What does Mr. Llewellyn want? Agatha's got much worse. I won't wait for a death. I'm going to run away. I've taken the money. I have a change of clothes. Tonight I'm going to pray for us. Oh wait, she was going to get Agatha away from here as well. I've taken the money and I have a change of clothes ready for her and me. Oh, so that was her plan. But looks like someone put the bosh on that. She's gone. This is too spooky for me. This plot is like week old gravy. It coagulates. Anyway, this must be Elizabeth's photo. Yep, there it is. So let me just check. Character gallery. Yeah, look. We're only missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. We might finish this by 3 o'clock. I'll try. Well, I'm probably going to have to step it up a gear. Right, which way? We haven't been down here yet. This was supposed to spook me.
Was the darkest part of the mansion. In the shadows, I detected the movement of something or someone. It seemed a large, dark place. The hiding place of some disturbing secret.
Oh dear. In this diary, a woman from the service wrote down her disturbing experiences. Instructions and procedures to follow with alpha individuals. An alpha individual is technically human, but is not a person. They must learn by punishment. Giving them affection may be considered betrayal of the ministry and the God who judges everything. They are unaware of violence and are easily controlled. Despite their stature and large size, they are fearful and extremely weak. Their reasoning is basic. If one dies, its twin must die. Method 3. Alphas who have demonstrated... So, they were creating a subspecies of human. That's what the alphas and the omegas were about. But it looks like the deltas were actual proper people. With, like, thoughts and stuff. Interesting. Here's another newspaper. Homeland attack. The THZ-33 virus continues to advance. It mainly affects twin brothers. Most births are born dead. A strange viral mutation that scientists are calling THZ-33 is ravaging our homeland. Scientists have been surprised to find that it affects only twins, which die most at birth. The population is ordered to inform the Ministry of Epidemic Control in case of pregnancy of twins. This is how they got the test subjects. By finding twin pregnancies and fucking with them. Dr. Llewellyn looks for a cure. The prestigious Dr. Llewellyn, eminent doctor of the ministry from his property of Grove, leads a team of researchers and nurses with the intention of curing the terrible disease. Sounds like the disease might have been man-made. It might have been Dr. Llewellyn, which is pretty shitty behaviour. Pretty arsehole thing to do. Right, so we came in through that door. Let's try this door. Okay. That's alpha symbol or omega symbol? No idea. Anyway, can't get in there. Marmaid in a coffee percolator. What? Oh, man-made. Man-made in a coffee percolator. There was a fish in the percolator. Right, this is a nice room. What have we got here? Manuscript. An almost unreadable manuscript. Nothing interesting. Why fucking point it out then? God damn. Got a nice little picture of a dog and a kid here. Got another key. Llewellyn's key. Ooh. The butler's logbook. Nothing more professional for the butler than keeping a good logbook. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, so those ghosts we saw at the start, that was Elizabeth being shot. You should never have meddled in Miss Agatha's problems. He's a despicable creature without any remorse and does not hesitate to get rid of anyone who might stand in the way of his plans. Oh, he loved her. Oh, it's sad. Alright, well, anyway. Moving on. I'll try and bring myself back to the investigation as best I can. So, this door... I don't know how we're going to open that door. But now we're looking for a door that's got L on it, because we've got the key. That was a bed. Wait, what about this case? No? No, okay. That's not the L door. That is also not the L door. I have been in there. That's the kitchen. This was that place with the fires. Have I got to do something in here? No, doesn't look like it. Which means I'm going back upstairs. Was there an L door upstairs? That's a fleur-de-lis door. That's not that key. Right, okay. Is there a door in here? No. Do you reckon that the red sisters round the table are these chairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you reckon that that's what that is? And maybe that's why I got the code wrong. So it would be 2, 8, 9. And what was the other thing? Oh, the clock was stopped at 3. So, like, the numbers 2, 3, 8, and 9, but in a different combination. I don't want to miss this chest, you know? I feel like there's something important in the chest, but I also feel like it's optional. So actually, the first clue is the daughters around the table. Or sisters. Red sisters around the table. So 9, 2, 3... No, 9, 2, 8, 3. Let's try that. Fucker! Right, I'm looking it up. Can't be asked. I don't want to fuck it up. So, hang on. Charon, staircase, chest code. Let's have a look. Right, that didn't actually provide me the code that I wanted. Right, YouTube video. Great. Let's skip the advert. Right, so this is the piano. But this is a different piano to the one I used, so we won't worry about the piano puzzle right now. But we do have the code, the chest code. And I'm just going to see what it is. 8, wait. 9, so that bit was correct. 9, 5, 8, 3. Oh, so, do you know what? It must be that there are more lions. Oh, do you know what? I think I saw some mini lions in the corridor. So we've got, like, 1 lion here, 2 lions here. Then down here, I think there might have been some more lions. Where are they now? Are they in the living room? Yes! 3, 4. But apparently there's a 5th lion somewhere. Because the code is 9583. So I was almost right. I was just 1 number off. There's got to be another lion here somewhere. I feel happy that I had 75% correct. You can't win them all. Right. 9, 5, 8, 3. Beep boop. There's the fleur-de-lis key. Right, so you did have to find this. So it wasn't optional. Oh well. At least I worked it out eventually. Via the use of YouTube. I'm smart, I promise. Right. Now we can go to the fleur-de-lis area, so let's do that. Not that one. There it is. Onward. The investigation continues.
Little by little, the keys I found revealed the secrets of the Llewellyn Manor. As if it were a museum, I was curious to go through the whole house, its nooks and crannies, its mysterious rooms.
Aha! Wait, there's a body in there. Now we look everywhere else first. Oh, hello. You right? These ghosts, they just don't want to know. So rude. Toy giraffe. Small wooden statue in the shape of giraffe. Looks like an antique toy, etc. Full of dust, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Oh my god, it's so scary. What the fuck? A teddy bear in a child's bed. It's so well placed, it seems to be waiting for its owner to come back and pick it up. It would be better to put it back in its bed. I will. Creepy ass bear. Right, we've also got wooden elephant. Some drawings. Made by a child. We also have a photo over here. Who's this? That's little Devon. Oh, right, okay. So, Devon as a child. Also got... So, it looks like Devon was kept in this house. And Dara was kept in the other house. They are the daughters... They are the daughter and son of Agatha. Who was given some strange tea to develop psychic powers in the children, presumably. So they are deltas. The question is, though, when they talk about loving each other, did they know they were brother and sister? Are we talking platonic, sisterly, brotherly love, or are we talking something altogether different? I don't know where this game is taking me, and I'm kind of hopeful it's not there. They just love each other because they are, like, fraternal. In it. Right. That's not going to let me through. Alright. Right, now we can explore this office with Mr. Scary Corpse at the table. Nice! We discovered Dr. Llewellyn's corpse. Oh, jeez. He dead. Quick, do
The
CPR.
firelight illuminated a magnificent
Pull out the
cabinet.
defibrillator.
The corpse, practically mummified by time, rested on the desk, as if death had entered the warm atmosphere by surprise. A question arose in my mind. Why was he still there? Did no one notice his death?
Right, so here is Dr. Llewellyn. He dead. Right there, fella? I don't know if that's examinable. But this is... A strange sentence. Seems to be taken from a truly scholarly book. Must it mean something? Only in Virgil's company did we cross the Stygian plain to the gates of hell. Okay. What does this say? Apparently this is the official statement of the death of Dr. Llewellyn's wife. Agatha Llewellyn, Lady of Grove. Extreme complications at the time of childbirth. She gave birth to 2 babies, identical twins, a girl and a boy. The girl is in good health. The boy is suffering arrhythmias, apparently due to a congenital heart injury. At the moment, he seems to be responding to treatment, but it is a defect that will accompany him throughout his life. In these cases, life expectancy is an average of 30 years. The report was written by Dr. Llewellyn. Alright. What do the notes on the desk say? Apparently Dr. Llewellyn kept a personal journal as well. Right, so he's like, I need results, so I will use my wife. What a lovely person you are. Right, he's saying that Elizabeth helped and then had a change of conscience, but it doesn't matter because he killed her. So when it's childbirth. The child was born with an unsolvable heart problem. He will stay with me in the mansion. The girl will be given to Seth the guard at the house across the lake. They will never know they have a sibling, and they will live separated while we're waiting to see if there's any result. Seth regularly informs me of everything that's happening on the other side of the lake. The girl seems to be growing up healthy and strong. Here the child lives an unhealthy existence, seems melancholic, and feels lonely because I'm busy and cannot attend to him. I have ordered the hospital that some experimental elements of alpha personality come to the mansion, and the boy can dispose of his life as he pleases. Wow. Right, apparently the Omega elements are violent, with homicidal tendencies. Now he feels bad about using his wife. Now he feels bad. There's a way out. I had it built at the beginning of the project and I've forgotten all about it. At the time we named it Charon's Staircase. Through the back gardens of the mansion and through the hidden passage of the hospital, this is the only way to reach the Charon Staircase. But I'm too old, too weak, and too cowardly to make this dangerous journey. I'd rather die here in my office next to your portrait. Well, I never. You silly old bastard. It's a ministry award. Right, so I think the thing I've got in my inventory now, this thing is used to open one of those doors, but I don't know where the other piece is. If I go up here, you can see that half of it goes in the door. But maybe the other half, maybe this half opens that door in the basement. You know, the one that I said looked like it had Omega on it, or Alpha or something? That door. Where was that door? No, that's where it just came in. Gotta be up here then. Where was that door? Ah, this one. Oh no, it doesn't go in there at all. Oh, I can just open this, for fuck's sake. Wow. So this is where the things were kept. They certainly have a very rudimentary stroke. They look like they were made by children. no, not children. No, no, no. Just so I can say I've looked at them all. Ah. Got an alpha photo. Oh no. It's gone, I think. Right. So I have looked down here then. I was supposed to have seen that earlier, but I fucked that up. So the question is, where do I go now? Nope. Oh, something happened. What was that pulling my attention to? Can I go in here now? No. Something happened. Fucked if I know. I got no idea. It's bread. You swearing the goddamn fuck am I supposed to go right now? I just don't know. I can't fathom. Right, I don't think I need to look in the basement anymore, especially now that I've done all that rubbish. So now the question is, where can I possibly go that's left? Right, that's up to the office. That's the basement. Definitely nothing back here. I think I've unlocked all this shit. Oh, here we go. There's this door. So what's the code for this door? That's the only place I haven't been. You can't even open that. Unless there's some kind of clue to that door code that I've missed. Oh, what about this door? Aha!
After the cold of the night, the cozy atmosphere of that magnificent house was gratifying. It was obvious that the house had not been neglected. Was Llewellyn still living there? Who was keeping it in
I was supposed to
condition?
find this before I found his corpse, clearly. This is portrait of a woman named Dara. Okay. Got another newspaper. What's this? Some kind of scroll that we're not allowed to look at. Well, let's read the newspaper. Defend the border. Etc, etc. Alright. That's fine. Are there any other doors that I've missed down here then? Welcome in, emo support Jamie. Hello. I'm playing a game called Charon's Staircase. It is very 6 out of 10. But I'm kind of enjoying it all the same, you know. I like my jank sometimes, you know. The plot is, it's trying its best. And the puzzles are interesting. But overall, I don't know. There's something about it. And also, we discovered that it's not on speedrun.com. So, I mean, that's also a plus. Because it, well, we could put it on there, couldn't we? We could do that if we wanted to. Oh, look, this door's not open. Maybe I can open this door. No, I'm sure I've been down here. It's locked, see? I've been through the bathroom. I've been through here. Let's just save while we're here. I don't see any clues. A world record. I knew a guy with a world record. We both know a guy with a world record. His name's Handsome Stryfen. Fair play to him. I think I've already read these before. Where am I supposed to go then? I've got one half of this thing that opens that door upstairs. Very clearly, I'm supposed to create a full disc and put it in the door to make the key to open that door. The problem I have is... where's the other half? Eh? Oh wait, this is a piano. Fuck. It looks like a poem or a song. It is signed by A. Llewellyn. Hymn to the god who judges everything. On the yellow and... oh my god, we're going to have to play a piano song. On the pale and worn skin of your pale divine hands, so yellow, rests a rose, glowing intense ruby, with an emerald stem. Oh, for fuck's sake, look at this shit. I'm going to have to write this down. This is insane. Right. Okay. So we've got yellow. We have got ruby. We have got emerald, which is green. We've got sky blue. Of your sap and severe gaze. Does that mean sap is in yellow? I'm going to put yellow question mark. A supreme judge and maker of the happenings that you violently... the violet ray, violet, power of the infinite cosmos, and illuminate with your endless power the deep blue of the night. Oh, defend me from the black fate that stalks me away from the grey cloud, laden with storm, brings us joy in the brown dusk amber. Right, okay, so I've got some colours from this. Now, I found a piece of paper that has some piano keys and some colours on it. Right, so we have got... right, let's read this. Oh, that's not helpful at all. So, we've got red, yellow, orange... red, orange, yellow. So, hang on. Hello? Ruby must be red, so let's put that as red. Emerald must be dark green. So I'm just going to call that green. Yellow, red, green. Amber must be orange. Which means we don't get a second yellow, so I can take that out. It is a cool puzzle. It's also kind of annoying. Right, so the first one was sky blue, so light blue. And then the second one was dark blue. Right, so that's that key. Right. The only problem is I can't really look at this file while I'm trying to do the piano thing. Brown, purple. Well, we've got violet. Yeah, violet. Brown. Black. Grey. Okay. So, in theory... oh! Excellent. Perfect. Right. We get to look at it at the same time as doing the puzzle. That's fantastic. So, wait. So red is here. Red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, purple, brown, grey, black. So, we want yellow. Then we want red. Then we want green. Then we want light blue. Then we want violet. Then we want dark blue. Then we want black. Then we want grey. Then we want brown. Then we want orange. I fucking did it! I'm fucking genius, bro. Get in. I solved the case. This ghost is really good at playing the piano. Goodbye. Oh, what's happening? There's the other half of my fucking disc. Let's go! Alright. We did it. Cool. You've entered Llewellyn Mansion. Are you fucking joking? I entered Llewellyn Mansion about 30 minutes ago. What the fuck? This game's confused. I love it. Right, now we can go upstairs, you see. My diary's been updated. Okay. This way. Then this way. Nice. I did it. Oh no, he's got a creepy church in his house. What is this? Bruv. We got tarot cards. Of course we've got tarot cards. It's a horror game. Right, what does this say? Hang on, no, I need to read the file first. Can I read the file first? How do I... Can I read the file? Here we go. Ancient tarot card prophecy. The devil is invoked at the workbench of the connoisseur of occult science. The night is approaching when the pale lady with the ash-covered face will shine. Then the sky will pour tears of fire on the cursed house. Before dawn, the one who was once his mistress will bring into the world two souls of equal root. The wretched one will never see their faces, for at that moment she must die. Delightful stuff. Right, okay. So we need a devil, workbench, connoisseur of occult science. Devil, Diablo, gotta be. Right, occult science. What are we thinking? This is the work table of occult science, definitely. Then, the night is approaching when the pale lady with the ash-covered face will shine. Pale lady with the ash-covered face will shine. No. Then the sky will pour tears of fire on the cursed house. Right, the sky will pour tears of fire. Wait, the nighttime. Tears of fire. Before dawn, the one who was once his mistress, bring into the world two souls of equal root. The wretched one will never see their faces, for at that moment she must die. So death is definitely the last one. But I think I've messed up here somewhere. Where does that king go? Is that the lady with the ash-covered face? Imperatrice. The one who was once his mistress. Maybe. Right, so we've got Diablo, Workstation, Pale Lady, Moon, Fire, Twins, Death. Right, I was wrong. Okay, cool. Let's try again. The devil is invoked at the workbench of the connoisseur of occult science. It's gotta be that. Those two are first. Gotta be. Then the sky will put. The night is approaching. Right, the night is approaching. Then her. Then this. Then the kids. Then death. Fuck! You know that stuff I said about being a genius? I take it back. I'm dumb. That one. The night. When the pale lady with the ash-covered face will shine. It's gotta be that one. Then what? Before dawn, the sky will pour tears of fire on the cursed house. That's gotta be this one. La Maison Dieu. But that's not right. Fuck a duck. Right. Definitely Diablo. Definitely Desk. Those have got to be correct. Then it's just the fine wording on this shit. Wait, the sky will pour tears of fire on the cursed house. So maybe it's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Motherfucker. Right, okay, I'm looking up. Charon Staircase, Tarot. Let's have a real quick look here. Just because I could sit here forever plugging these in. But until I work it out. Right, okay, so I just had one wrong. So, let's read this extra careful. Yeah, so it's Diablo, Desk, Lady, Sky, Fire, No, I got it wrong. It's this one, this one. I just fucking looked at the fucking solution. Right, okay. So, Diablo, Desk. Then it's this one. Then it's this one. Then it's this one. That one, that one. That was a bit finicky. I understood roughly what I needed to do, it's just the wording was not great. But we got there in the end.
That temple appeared as an exaltation to guilt and selfishness. The pain for the death of a loved one is intimate. I could perceive it. In that Baroque place, there was something insane.
Right, yeah, he has a lot of guilt. about the fact that he used his wife to create, like, demon spawn. Yeah. Regrets are great, mate, but it's kind of in the moment that you shouldn't be a dickhead and do fucking twisted science. Just a thought. Just a thought. What does this say? Nothing. There's our photo of twat features. How many are we missing now? Just grown-up Dara and the Omega and something else, probably. Okay. I don't think we are going to finish this by 3 o'clock, but that's absolutely fine. I am keeping one eye on the clock just so I don't miss when I'm supposed to send us all over to Hobbiton. So where do I go now? Because I still don't have the fucking code for that door. Oh, record player. Right. Is there somewhere to play a record? Maybe in his office. Maybe in his office. No. I don't think I've seen a record player. Fucking hell. There wasn't one in the church, was there? No, that would be too easy. We are looking for a record player, though. Let's just double check. There's one in here. No, not that I can see. I don't think there's one downstairs. What about in here? No? We've got a gramophone in here. Not that I can see. How about round the corner? There it is. Oh, I've already looked in there, haven't I? Yeah. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, look. It's a library.
I have never seen a library similar to the magnificent Llewellyn collection. His family, always connected with the ministry, treasured books and incunabula for generations.
Incunabula. There's a $10 word. I don't even know what that means. Incunabula. Oh, Seth's saying the girl feels sick. But they can't use any drugs because it might interact with the Delta. So they just use natural remedies. Lots of science books. And a newspaper. What does the newspaper say? He's found a cure. Then Dr. Llewellyn mysteriously disappears. Nice. Alright, let's have a knock around the library, see what we can find. Here we go. What is this? Model of Charon's staircase. Charon's staircase was used in the Greek theatre. It was a secret passage through which the actors entered from the stage to the outside of the theatre. Oh, okay. I thought it was some, like, fucking mythological thing. But is there nothing in here to, like, actually pick up or find? For realsies. Maybe the code for that door is in here. No, those aren't codes. Oh, here we go. The divine comedy. Oh, hello. What happened? Secret bookcase door. Now we're fucking talking. What, hey? Just call me Miss fucking Marple. I solved this shit. Right, this looks a little bit scary, doesn't it? If flickering lights affect you, I'd maybe look away for a second. Oh, we found it. We found his secret operation
The cold,
room.
flickering neon light revealed to me the macabre scenario where the doctor had conducted his experiments. We all have a dark side hidden inside us. That was Arthemius Llewellyn.
Mate, I don't think I have a mad scientist inside me. I don't think you can really say that of everyone. Most of us manage to not be mad scientists. Right, let's have a little poke about, shall we? Here's his qualifications. Darkness inside us? This is an Alan Wake game. Oh no. Oh, we've got fucking periodic table bullshit. I hate the periodic table. The periodic table was constructed purely to annoy me. Welcome in, Jolly Green Carl. Good to see you. Good morning. Don't knock it till you tried it. Being a mad scientist. Oh, hang on. Hang on. My charger's running low. I can fix that. But welcome in. We're currently balls deep in a scientific investigation at this place, wherever this place is. Right, I lost my cable. Yes. I think unless I pull my finger out, very sadly, we're not going to complete the investigation today. But that's okay, because we can finish it in a week. Also, this game is not on speedrun.com, so there's always that. Right. Official documents, take them. Oh, that's our second document. Fantastic. There it is. Right, so the code for this door is almost certainly on the periodic table. So, are we going to take them, like, in the order that they appear in the periodic table? Eight, 197. Do we think that's what the order is? 8197. I guess so. 8197. Yeah, 8197. Let's try that. Oh, you've ordered some wireless headphones. Nice. I mean, I don't hate wireless headphones. I'm one of these people who's like, Must have wires. Oh, fucking hell. That light is even sending me a little bit. Wasn't there something called Grove? Yes. They pronounce it Oak Grove, but I'm sorry, that's not how you spell the word oak. And so to me, it always looks like Come on, get down with the investigation. Come on, your mother, get down with the investigation. Your brother, get up, get down with the investigation. Right, so where's that door with the code? Oh, it's back downstairs. Right, so let's try that code downstairs. Yes, definitely. I can recommend Control. Control is good. To me, I prefer Alan Wake to Control, but Control is useful, especially in Alan Wake 2, in understanding what's going on with the plot. So, I would definitely not skip Control. It's good. Control was enjoyable. The one thing I hated about Control was the map. The map sucks balls. It's awful. But apart from that, it was alright. Fuck you, that's the code. 8197. Let's try 7198. Fuck you, that's the code. Right, let's try 1987. Alright, fuck you, let's try 1978. And that's all the combinations, because those two numbers are grouped together. 1978. Fuck you. Right, I'm looking up. I'm looking it up. Periodic table. Here we go. Comes up as the, Right. Right, hang on. Full walkthrough, no commentary. Hang on. Just going to see what the code is for the door. Wow, this video's dark. Right, this is almost where I am. Give me a second here. I think I missed something in that office, by the way. 8719. It's the one code I didn't try. That's amazing. But I think I also... There was something that happened ghost-wise in that that room that didn't happen yet. Or maybe it did, but I'm just going to make sure. Just going to double check. Wrong way. So the code is 8719. I don't know why it's in that order, but it is. Yeah, Control is a lot of fun if you enjoy being lost all the time. Well, eventually I started to get the layout down, but it took a while. Because the map is hot garbage. 8719, thank you, RNG God, doing the Lord's work there, and by the Lord I of course mean me. Thank you for aiding me in my investigation. Don't worry, I'll write glowingly about you in the report. Okay. I think there's a file on the table that I might not have looked at, so... Did I look at this file? Fetuses consumed her body. Nice. There we go. That's what I needed to see. He was doing some bad science with his wife. Not cool. Yeah, eventually I came to know roughly where I was in relation to other things. Like, oh, if I go back to this floor, I can get to all of the other floors, or, you know, things like that, basically. Unlocking the fast travel points really helps as well. I don't hate it. I don't dislike Control. I enjoyed my time with Control. The two things I don't like about it. Number one, the map is awful. Number two, a lot of the story and the incidental, like, plot and world building is told through files that you have to stop and read, which really fucks with the gameplay pacing. And so I eventually just stopped reading them. So that was the only other problem I had with it, really. 8719. Fantastic. Oh, we're going to get such a good review. Right, what's out here then?
As I left the mansion, the cold and the fog returned. My eyes caught a glimpse of a strange construction.
Oh!
At that moment, I was certain that I was close to the best-kept secrets of Arthemius Llewellyn.
That number spells out OAK. Of course it does. You fucking genius, RNG God. Of course, I will have to take responsibility. It's my investigation, so of course, I will take responsibility for cracking the code. But well done, old chap. Well done. Right, what is this? Yeah, so it turns out I absolutely hate stories that are delivered in files. So if you like that, yeah, that's probably a good thing. But for me, that's part of the reason why I just cannot get on with Souls games. Right, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, fuck. Got a proper old puzzle here. So what are we supposed to do here? Wait a minute, guys. Guys. Is it loss? Is it loss? Is it loss? I think it's loss. Wow. So what am I supposed to do here? Clearly they've got to be in some kind of order. But how am I supposed to divine the order? That's the question. Maybe it says on the stones. Ah, maybe it says on the stones. The ashes of her death. From the ashes of her death, 2 roses were born. 2 roses were born. Well. 2 roses were born. None of these imply being born. What about the other ones? Oh yeah, definitely. A part of the joy of Control is just like all of the batshit crazy possessed item shit that goes on. The man with tan skin protects the damsel. The man with tanned skin protects the damsel. Oh, is that Seth? Yes. So we actually want to go... We want this one. Bingo. That's correct. It's got to be. Then we've got... His youthful strength turned to weary madness. His youthful strength turned to weary... Oh, it's got to be that one, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah, the guy guarding the fridge. I remember the fridge guy. I've just noticed this building down here. What's this? Oh, it's a save point. Okay. Right, so we did this one. We did this one. Is this the that's the damsel one? Yeah, that's definitely correct. Then we've got, what have we got here? The arrogance of men transformed their innocence into cruelty. The arrogance of men. I don't get it. Like, it could be any of those. What about this one? From the ashes of her death, 2 roses were born. Yeah, this... I don't know which one of these would be that. That's not 2 roses being born. We can rule that one out. It could be this one. Could be this one. Wait, that looks like the young woman. This looks like Agatha, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna spin to win. I think it's this one. So, providing the other 3 are correct, then we just got to find what this one is. Providing the other 3 are correct, of course. Spin to win. Spin to win. Now, I would have said that was it. But it clearly ain't. It's useful strength turned to weary madness. Alright, just gonna check that video I found. There's still a lot of the game left, so I know I won't be able to complete the game here. But let's see if I can at least do this puzzle before I finish. Hang on, let me see if I can... Charon staircase. Statue. Puzzle. Right, let's see the puzzle solution. The man with tan skin protects the damsel. Is that statue? Yeah, I've got that one right. Youthful strength turned to weary madness. Ah, that one I think is the one I've got wrong. Let's have a look. I think it's supposed to be this one. Yeah. No, I've got more than one wrong, apparently. Okay, that one's correct, that one's correct. What's the next one? In the ashes of her death, 2 roses were born. Oh, she's lying down in that one. Alright. So this one is actually that one over there. So we've got to spin to win 3 times. Meanwhile, what was the last one? I've got the... Oh, no. That one is... some, like, dudes, some gremlin dudes over each other. It's one of these gremlin dudes. I don't know if it's that one or if it's that one. I think it's that one, actually. Which is really annoying because it means we've got to go around 3 times. Let's go round again. Maybe we'll turn back the hands of time. Let's go round again. One more time. Turn around. Every now and then I fucking solve a puzzle and I solve a fucking crime. Turn around. My investigation prowess is unmatched. That's why I'm the best on the force. Wait, where's the exit? It's got to be by the save point, right? Right? Yeah, over here. It's got to be over here. This has got to be it, right? The gate looks open, so yeah, I think it is over here. This game is longer than I thought it was. Impressive. Well, we're probably not going to be able to get much further than this. But let's run on down the lane, see what's next. Got another trophy at least. Yep, I definitely didn't need to check YouTube for that puzzle solution. Nope. Didn't happen. Yep, didn't happen. Didn't happen. Oh god, look, we got another bloody house to go to. Wait, this is the hospital. This has got to be the hospital. Yeah.
The magnificent Llewellyn Hospital building appeared in front of me. Challenging and mysterious. A sense of danger invaded me, as if something unknown was lurking in its shadows.
Hospital. Yes, sir. It sure is. Right, let me just check and see if Hobbitan is streaming. Hobbitan is not streaming yet, so we've got a couple more minutes. I will just continue to monitor. But this is pretty much as far as the...
At the moment of entering that sordid enclosure in abandonment, I felt the urgent need to go back and forget that claustrophobic feeling.
No, we can't go back. We've come too far. We must finish the investigation. Dr. Llewellyn, we don't know very well how, but the Omega element is evolving too fast. Fewer and fewer Alpha remain, blah blah blah, quickly become Omega. The only Alpha are the ones safe in your mana. At this moment, loud noises are heard in the laboratory. I send this report by Alpha Curia and hope keep a copy in the file. What? By Alpha right, he sent an Alpha with the letter. I was going to say, because the hospital's like 10 seconds away from the house. You really needed to send it with a courier? But yeah, no, he just means that he gave it to one of those Alpha slaves, which is a really horrible thing to do. Right, so look, we're in a horrible hospital. I think that's going to be it for today, because any further and well, I'll be eating into Hobby's time, and I'm not going to do that. So, thank you so much for joining me on this investigation. My name is Garlips. If you've enjoyed the cut of my jip, please feel free to leave me a follow. Hobby's live, perfect. Okay, right, I will be I'll be raiding in just a few moments there. Let me just say goodbye to you all. Where is... Hang on, let me refresh. Let me refresh. There they are. Okay, right, I've got the stream open. Okay, let me do my spiel, and I will send you on your way. So, my name is Garlips. Hi, hello. I'm a member of the Clock Tower stream team, as you know. I am doing this kind of shit every week, so if you like what you've seen here today, please feel free to drop me a follow and hang around. I am on a web show, comedy gaming panel show called Low Res. If you have not heard of Low Res, go to YouTube and watch Low Res. And if you want to be on Low Res, all you got to do is reach out to me, Adrian's Revenge, Mr. Matt Internet, or any of the other guests that have been on Low Res. They'll point you in the right direction. If you feel like you want to be on the show, we would love to have you. We're going to be doing 2 recordings in March. We're already getting season 2 well underway. And yeah, hopefully you'll be seeing episodes soonish as well. So I do Low Res. Please check out Low Res. I'm also a member of a group called the Wheel of Struggle. So if you go to wheelofstruggle.com, you'll find the website, and you'll also find a link to the Discord. We are a group of people who play video games every week. We spin a wheel, and whatever the wheel lands on, that's what we play. We then have some criteria or some rules that we follow. And usually we might be playing a game for the first time. It might be your 100th time playing that game. But it's just all's fair in love and war. We get our points, and then the points get put into a leaderboard, and, you know, people win the season. It's very fun, and there's lots of banter and japes in there. So feel free to check out the Wheel of Struggle as well if you want. And also, for information on any of this stuff, you can just reach out to me, DM me, whatever, doesn't matter. Be happy to help. Thank you so much for being with me. It is now 3 o'clock. I'm going to throw us over to Hobby Tan. Please give Hobby Tan nothing but love. They are a fantastic streamer and good friend of the channel. And I will catch up with you all this week. I'll probably be finishing off Charon's Staircase. I'm also going to be playing the Wheel of Struggle for this week, which is Zombies Ate My Neighbors. So, and also some Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. We're going to be continuing that. So if any of that interests you, please feel free to check me out. All right, take care, everybody. And make sure to hop on to this raid. Here it comes. So many of you. Thank you all so much for being here. It's been an absolute joy. Take care. Enjoy the rest of